Good afternoon, everybody, and I am sorry about all the shaking. But anyway, hi. Today's video is going to be how I organize my spring and summer 2020 testers in this nifty little casing. So what the case is called, it is called a large photo and craft keeper. Now, the name of this particular item will be put in the description, as well as the different places you can get it from. But for me, I got mine from this store called DeeDee's. It is a clothing store, and this was $14.99. So if you look for this anywhere else, it might be a little more expensive. But like I said, I got mine at DeeDee's in the art section. And I believe Walmart sells it. I know Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and I know Joann sell it. The art craft stores, I know they sell it. But I'm not too sure. Of course, you can get it on Amazon if you just type in large photo and craft keeper. So here's what it looks like. It has 17 pieces. So here's what I did. I took just some regular printing paper and typed all this up. And I typed Scentsy Spring Summer 2020 testers because that's what's in here. And that is actually what's on the outside. This video is going to be a little weird because everything's going to be backwards. So I think I'm going to hold the camera and try to do this. I don't know, but if y'all don't mind things being backwards, I don't mind being backwards. So we're going to keep going. On the inside, what I did was I just took a little snippet, and it just has the fragrance families and basically how each family is broken down. So that is what that is. Now, here's the fun part. So we went through the entire testers, all of them. And inside of these individual things, I'm going to actually take all of them out. All of the ones that have something in it. So that'll just be a little bit easier. And I can pretty much tell you why I did it this way and all that fun stuff. So the reason why I chose to do my testers this way is, you know how you have those people that, and by the way, with that collection, I still have 5 extra empty little cases left. So that can be used for anything, really, to be honest. But you know, you have those people, and they're really particular, I only like this scent. And have you ever had to scramble through your testers to figure out what they were talking about? Here is an easy solution to that problem. Not problem, but it makes it easier. You know what I mean? So all I did was I typed up what the family was. This particular family is fresh. So when you open it, you have everything that is in here labeled. So I'm going to hold it. So let's try this again. Every tester that's in here is labeled with the scent description. And then you can fit 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 testers in the bottom. Now, this one is part of the fresh line, so it has jammy thyme, aloe water, and cucumber and stuff like that. So here's what this actually is. These are actually out of the showcase brochure. So if you take your showcase brochure and you open it to the back, it gives you all of that. I literally just made a photocopy of it, a photocopy of the bottom, well, a photocopy of this whole page, but I only utilized this. So this right here is what is on the inside of the case. That's all I did. So Now, let's just say in fresh, comes in 2. So there are 2 of these, just so happen to be the same color. But there's 2 of them for the fresh family, right? So I showed you this one. I'm not going to go through what every single tester is, but I just think this is a fun way to organize your testers. So this one has 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9. So that's the remaining in the fresh family. So see, everybody has a space. Everyone has a name. And everyone that's on this top part is here. So if they're like, oh, well, do you have newborn nursery? Yes. And they're like, what does it smell like? And they read the scent description. Makes your life 10 times easier. One thing that I did do is I took Fruity. Fruity has 3. So you have 2 full ones like this. So you have 1 full one. The other full one. And then this last one has 3. So no, there is no way I can squeeze them in here because these all are filled to capacity. Now, when I organize them back, I try to keep all fruities together, all fresh together. Floral only has the 1, so that's in there. All I did to get this stuff to stick was I typed up all the words, all the categories, and I just took some regular packing tape and just taped it across the top. This is now laminated so that when the next season rolls around, it's easy to come off. Even on the inside. Sometimes they're taped individually. Sometimes they're taped as a group. But that's it. This is easy cleanup. Easy peasy. Bakery is another one that has 2. But what I really want to show you, which is interesting in itself, is our woods and spice. So woods is 5, spice is only 2. So what I did was I put them together. It's easy. It's me not having 5 in one and 2 in the other, and it is separated. So I'm gonna fix this, but it's separated. And it's separated how all the other ones are separated. So you have what? 2, 4, 6. 6 for, what is that? Woods, and 2 for spice, right? So again, the top part is separating what is what. Woods is on this side, spice is on this side. The same way it's on the front is the same way it's on the inside. But what we did was we just made a little divider with tape. Now, I'm not going to necessarily tape these 2 guys down, but I will create a barrier to go around the front. Now, they're still going to probably knock around because I have 6 of them that are loose. But hey, that's fine. I don't have to have 2 inside of one case and then 1 in the other. And I don't see the smells merging together because they all smell the same to me. So even if I was to smell bakery, they all smell the same. And that's maybe because I've been smelling things all day, but I'm not worried. Now, if you are like absolutely anti putting them together, do not do what I did. I felt that I didn't want to have them separate. So I put them together. Now, if I change my mind, easy peasy fix. Remember I said I have 5 more that are open. So I would just take 1 and, for example, take spice. I would take spice out because spice only has 2. Take spice out, do the labeling all the same, and just put it by itself. And if I feel that this container particularly has cross scents, I will take woods out, put it separate, and clean this. And then, get the scent out. And then I'll put it with all the extra ones, and we'll just keep going on from there. I even created one for Disney. This is all of our Disney ones that we have. So what is in Disney? We have Marvel, Circle of Life, Mickey Mouse, Dumbo, and Twitterpated. I can never say that word. But it's here and we have them. And I thought I took this out. And again, all their scent families are there. I was thinking about making one for the LTOs when we do have them. But then I was like, what if someone likes it and I cannot order it for them? This is for the purpose of having people wanting to smell your testers. You know, you want people to want to order from you. So why not have a super duper easy wham bam thank you ma'am one-stop shop? I know for me, when I first started, it was very, very, very hard to figure out what goes with what and what goes where, and it was a lot. It was a lot of reading, a lot of studying, a lot of literally knowing the business. And I can say to this day, I still don't know them all. But what I am going to try to do is at least memorize our best sellers that we keep having. You know, I figure that that's the best route to go. So this is the set, the box. Remember I told you guys, remember we have these extra ones. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Don't know. Not something that I thought about yet, because I was like, well, I have them now. Even if I was to say I can put samples in them, I can. Or even if I was to say I can break everything down or do the LTOs or who knows what. I don't know. Anybody who knows me knows I'm creative. Now, the only thing that you're going to have to do is I'm going to actually put them facing outward. So when I put this back inside of here, it's going to face this way so that, and again, this is just me and my fixations have everything systematically facing the same way. So that is Citrus. Citrus is only one. Disney is only one. It doesn't have to be in like a color coordinated way. No, unless you're that person. Which I am. So by the time y'all see this again, this might be a little different. That's just because I have a problem. Trying to keep all of the single ones together. And they literally just slide right on into these slots. It's no fuss. It's no worries. And literally, when you have a customer that's like, hey, I'm looking for a particular family, I don't know, or a particular scent category, or especially if it's someone who knows the business and they know about the breakdown of the scent families, so they know what to ask for. Now, I'm going to close this so I could I actually stand up. And then this is your set altogether. No particular color order. This actually doesn't even bother me yet. But if you have someone and they're like, hey, I only like floral. Can you only bring me floral things? You're like, yes, I can do that. You do not have to literally bring this whole thing with you. If you drive, be very careful with leaving these in your car. But if you're like, hey, I'm going to be in and out, bring everything just in case, that's perfectly fine. But when you're dealing with your customer and they're like, hey, I only want to smell in the floral category, bring just the floral. These things can fit into anybody's purse, anyone's backpack. You can hold this in your hand and go meet them. They'll smell whatever they got to smell. I would say bring like samples maybe and things like that when you have those kind of conversations. So even necessarily if you don't want to tug along this whole thing, because with it full, it is pretty heavy. But I mean, come on. So is lugging around an entire thing of testers. and then having to scramble around for what they like and what they're looking for. I just think that, to me, this is easier, and I thought I'd share that information with you. So again, this is called the Large Photo and Craft Keeper. It's 17 pieces. You can literally get this, I want to say, from just about anywhere. I got mine from DD's. If you don't have a DD's, maybe check Ross. If you don't have a Ross, Amazon it. I mean, I would Amazon it. Amazon may be cheaper than all the other craft stores. I don't know. I don't remember. Again, I paid $14.99 for this guy, and I had it for quite some time before. I brought this last season. Had no idea what to do with it. I was on Pinterest, and of course, Pinterest will overwhelm you with ideas. Yeah, so I, was overloaded, so I had to take it back and take a breather and get it together, and I thought about it afterwards. So I know we got a couple of more months of our spring, summer, and I just wanted to find a new fun way to reach customers' particular needs, and I just thought that was something fun to even do. Like, organizing was really, really fun. And literally, if you do not know everything, which not all of us do, it is literally, this is the showcase brochure. It is literally the last page. So, no, I did not memorize this. No, I did not know everything. And even if you don't have a showcase brochure and you only have a catalog, it is broken down in the front. So, once you get used to your catalog, you'll kind of know where everything is at. Every catalog is created differently, which is always fun because you get to see different things. So this particular book, The Fragrance Family, start on page 26, 27. Sorry. And then you have the new releases. Now, could I have used this and done it differently? I could have, but it wouldn't have served the purpose the way I wanted it to go. Again, everything is in your books. Everything is in the palm of your hand, because these are also things that you can get off of the workstation. So yeah, I chose to do it this way. Now, you see how Woods and Spice can share the same page? I literally just consolidated mine. I just thought it would be easier just to kind of put them together. Now, if I feel that the scents have cross-contaminated each other, I will pull it all together and just reorder the testers. Again, consultants, anybody who watched this video and was like, hey, what do I do with this thing? For me, this is where I put my testers. This is where I'm always going to put my testers from now on. So even when I get them, I'm going to always utilize them. Now, I have tons of testers. So these are going to be where the current testers go. And then inside for my pouch parties, which I'll do a video on that, just how we line them up, because I can't do a pouch party right now. But when I am able to do one, I'll show a video on that. But that is how I utilize my Scentsy tester tote, you can call it. I like that. But yeah, if you have any questions, please go ahead and leave those questions in the comments below. I do answer all my questions as soon as I get, as soon as I get them. So I hope you found this video as informative as I felt as I did giving it. Again, literally nothing too special, but some regular printing paper, cut, regular tape. I did use a card just to kind of fine tune it because I have a complex, so I'm probably going to go back over them and just smooth out my edges and stuff. But that's just me. You can't even notice that some of them are bubbly and whatever the case may be. So that's what I'm going to do. And again, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I will put where you can purchase this and what it's called in the description. And have a great day. I love you all. And remember, stay safe. See you guys some later. I don't think I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe later. We'll be back. Peace out.